Hey guys, so I was just rearranging all the stuff on my table out on my table where I put all my makeup. So I get sent a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm very lucky for, and I always leave it outside on the table in my dining room until I reorganize it. And so I was going through all my stuff and having a look, so then I got inspired and I was like, what? Ow! Just whacked my hand. So I thought, why don't I do a first impressions video? I haven't done one of these in so long. And I even have like brushes for first impressions. They look so soft. So I was like, I'm gonna do a first impressions, and I'm not even gonna cheat because I'm gonna do a first impressions on brushes as well. All of this stuff is first impressions except this eye shaded palette as well, which it's new, but I had one before and I've swatched it with my fingers. This was ages ago, this was months ago, so this has beautiful pigment and that's all I know about it. I haven't tried it on my eyes. And then I sort of have a full face of other things as well that I'd like to try. I don't like watching these videos when they go on for too long though, so I'm going to be really precise, get to the point really quickly, and tell you whether I like the products or not. I don't know if this shirt looks very good for this video. I feel like I look a little bit underdressed. No, I'm getting changed. Be right back. So let us begin. So this product here is the Burberry Nude Radiance No. 1 Fresh Glow Luminous Fluid Base. Beautiful packaging as you would expect because Burberry is a very beautiful brand. Already cleansed and moisturized my skin as always, so let's do this. Oh wow. Wow. Beautiful. It just has a really radiance on my skin. Love it. I have this Josie Maran Vibrancy foundation, and when I bought it, it was a little too light for me. So now that I'm not fake tanned, I thought it was the perfect opportunity to try it out. Could still be a little too light, but we'll just work with it. I'm going in with this Sports Girl brush set. It's the rose gold with the white handles, and they look excuse my little doggy in the background. Look absolutely beautiful. They look so soft and the hairs are just so soft. So I'm keen to try these out. I'm going to take the flat top kabuki brush and blend that into my skin. Actually it seems like it's doing a really good job. I've been back into using kabuki and brushes to blend in my foundation. Just gets the job done so quickly. This foundation is so beautiful. It's definitely very radiant, so not for oily skin types. It's going to be a challenge, concealer without a beauty blender, but I'm going to give it a go. Unfortunately, I don't have a new concealer that I can use, but this NARS Creamy Pot Concealer is still very new to me, and even though it's not a first impression, I'm still very unsure whether I like it. So I'll be taking this concealer with the foundation brush that comes in the set. Conceal the veins on my eyes. This brush is actually really nice at getting into all the small areas, because your beauty blender is so big I can't really get in my inner corner, but this is actually doing a really good job. I'm going to take the same concealer and conceal underneath my nose and my chin. Okay, so while we're on cream products, before I set anything down, I don't feel like I need any more highlight because I feel like I'm looking a bit like a grease ball. But I have always wanted to try out this Benefit Sunbeam Golden Bronze Complexion Highlighter. I don't know why I haven't tried this because it just seems like the most perfect product to me. It's in a little gold bottle, and you basically, I assume, you just paint it onto your face. I'm just going to use my finger to blend that in. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm just going to put it on all the high points of my face. My collarbones, because my collarbones are out. Oh yes! And on my shoulder. Oh, give it to me. Okay, now I'm going to take the big powder brush that was provided in the set. And the only powder that I haven't tried, which I don't remember trying, I might have, but I don't think I have, is the Professional Shine Vanishing Pro Powder. It just comes in a little thing like this, and I suppose you just tip the powder into the lid, set my under eyes and my eyelids. Everything has been a positive, so let's not jinx it. Okay, so I'm going to be jumping onto the eyes now. I'm going to take the eyeshadow palette, and I think it's only fair that using this I'm going to try out their eye primer. So I'm just going to draw it on my lids and a little bit into my crease. It's kind of translucent. This would be great to use if you're using a shimmery product or like a pigment, because sticking anything onto this would just make it so intense. Well, I'm just going to use my fingers to pat that down. I'm going to cheat a little bit with my eyeshadow brushes just because the eye brushes that come with that set, you only have sort of a few small ones. So I'll use these, but I'm going to use a few other ones as well. So first shade I'm going to take is Vanilla, and I'm going to set down the eye primer with that shade. First impressions, they are very pigmented. Like a white usually doesn't show up that much on me. Okay, I think it's time to tie the hair up. Okay, so the first colour I'm going to be jumping into is Caramel, which is the centre shade just here. And I'm going to be running that through my crease as my transition shade. Can you see how pigmented that is? Oh my gosh. That is intense. I haven't picked up that much of the product, so I'm so impressed with that. They're also very easy to blend, and it doesn't take much work at all to blend the shadows out. Okay, so now to deepen that shade up, I'm just going to go into this shade just here and run that through exactly the same spots. Just going to add a little bit more depth because it's a 1 or 2 shades darker. And so now for the star of the show, I'm going to take my flat shader brush from the brush set, and I'm going to take this gorgeous orange shade because how could I not? I'm going to pack that on my lid. You're kidding. Excuse me. These brushes are so soft as well. Okay, so once I've packed the colour down, I'm going to go back into my blending brush. Picking up Caramel again. I'm just going to diffuse that ready, gorgeous, flamey shade. Make it a little bit more wearable. I do have another Sports Girl one, which is called the Smoky Eyeshadow Palette. And this one has a lot darker shades, so maybe I could pick up this one in the middle. I think I just want to pick up a little bit of this and just like really deepen up the browny areas. This shade is adorable in the Smoky Eyeshadow Palette. Okay, now I think I want to do something different for the lower lash lines, so I think I might take Chalk, which is this gorgeous bronzy shade down the bottom, and this is on the shade brush from the kit, just connecting it to the upper lash line. And then taking Pancake, I'm going to be running that on my inner corner. Okay, so for mascara, I actually had quite a few mascaras that I hadn't tried, but this one caught my eye because in LA, Bella told me her favourite mascara was the Urban Decay Perversion one, and I hadn't tried it, so I don't know, I must have just put it away without trying it, so let's give this one a shot. Okay, so it's a very soft brush, which makes it really easy to coat your lashes. I hate stiff brushes. I love that. Oh, that mascara is beautiful. Enough volume but not clumpy, if you know what I mean. New eyebrow product which I haven't tried / haven't tried in a long time is the Gimme Brow number 3, and the take my hair back out because I feel very pale. Okay, so I've tried all the eyebrow products in my collection except for this one, which I think I've tried a long time ago, but I don't remember. This will set your brows down and then also tint them. This would be so great for everyday use. When you don't want to fill in your brows, you just want to give them a bit of colour and make them a little bit fuller. Very impressed with that. That's no surprise for me. I love the Benefit eyebrow products. They're my favourite eyebrow products at the moment, I would say. Okay, so for bronzer, I've got this Hourglass Ambient Diffused Bronze Light. Now, I've used a lot of the ambient powders from Hourglass, but never this shade, and that just looks so interesting to me because I don't really get how that's a bronzer, but interesting looking bronzer. And I really regret that I just did my eyebrows first because now they're all going to get messed up. But anyway, I'm going to be taking the bronze brush from Sports Girl and just sort of swirling that around. Interesting colour. It's just very interesting. It's almost ready. Well, it's very nice and pigmented. Very different colour. I haven't used a bronzer this colour before. I'm not sure because of the marbling if it's made it look kind of a bit patchy on my skin. Undecided. Blush, I'm going to be trying out this Colourpop blush. It doesn't have a name, but it looks like that. And definitely does not suit this eye makeup. Moving on from the blush. The last step is lips. So I'm going to take one of these Burberry liquid lip velvets. I've got the shades Light Nude and Fawn. I haven't had those lines there for ages. Let's give it a go. Ooh, that colour is right up my alley. Oh my god, they're so soft, as you would hope, because I'm pretty sure this would be very expensive. That colour is everything. That is Burberry Fawn. Okay, well that is literally the last step to this makeup look. I feel like the eyes ended up matching the lips really nicely. All in all, I was very lucky and I got a very successful bunch of products. This was a find. I mean, look at those gorgeous shades and look at the price of this eyeshadow palette. And how could you not? I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love it if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video.